Okay, so there's this phrase that it's in my bio, and I don't know if I found it somewhere and decided to use it, um, or if like I don't know if it was in my brain and when I made this I was like, hey, that's a cool phrase, or if I came up with it. But the phrase goes, every session you make it to is a blessing, so don't waste it. And I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, but essentially, the gym is not a chore and should never be treated as a chore. It's really like a blessing to go to the gym and get to work out and get to better yourself. So, if you're ever thinking about like, skipping a day or taking a day off, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, there's a thought process that I have every time I'm thinking about skipping a day. And it's just kind of like, you know, am I sick? No. Am I injured? No. Is there any reason that I can't go right now? No. There just isn't. And if there is, if I'm sick or if I'm not feeling well, or like the other day, I didn't go because I hurt my knee at work. And it's a good thing because then later in the week I went and hit legs, hit it extra hard, and did good. My leg was fine. But there are some times where we tend to skip the gym just because we don't want to go or we're tired. But I mean, the truth is that, the gym in of itself and getting to go to the gym, we get to go to the gym, right? We don't have to go to the gym. And that's something that I've learned more recently because when I first started going to the gym, it didn't feel like a privilege. It felt like a chore. And that's something I've noticed is just, it really should never feel like a chore. And if the gym feels like a chore, you gotta, that's the biggest thing is just figuring out, how to change your mindset. Because if you stick with that mindset of like, oh man, I have to go to the gym today, the truth is you're never gonna stick with it. And for the longest time, I didn't. Like for a long time, when I first started working out, I didn't stick with the gym. I kept, I'd go for a couple months, maybe a month, and then just take like a few months off. And like it was ridiculous. Or I'd go a couple weeks, like pretty solid a couple weeks, take a week off, come back, feel terrible. And it wasn't until I started getting this mindset of, it's a privilege and not a chore that I really realized that, it really is. I mean, not everyone can go to the gym. Some people can't afford it. Some people don't have gyms, like, and I think we all make this decision, to better ourselves, but then we give up on it. And it's like, I know it's hard. It's not supposed to be easy. Like, nothing about the gym is supposed to come easy. There is no growth without pain. Like, so if it hurts, if you're like, wake up the next day and you're like, man, I hit it so hard yesterday, I don't know if I can go today. You can, and you need to, because otherwise you're not going to see any growth at all. So, yeah, this phrase that I've coined, hopefully it's actually my own. If not, I'll figure out where I got it from. Is really just a reminder that like, not every, like, the gym doesn't have to be a chore. It doesn't have to be something that you dread doing every day, and it really shouldn't be. And if you have that mindset and you stick with that mindset, I hate to say it, but you're not gonna make it very far. Um, and that's something I realized recently. That's why I'm saying it. It's not like something that I'm just like, oh, you gotta stick with it. It's like, no, I mean, you have to change your mindset. If you don't change your mindset, you won't make any progress. And it's a hard thing to do, but once you make that switch in your head, I mean, the gym goes from being a chore to being the thing I look forward to the most every single day. Like, days I don't get to go to the gym, like, there's been a day or two here and there where it's like, I'm just insanely busy. I can't, like, there's no possible way. I hate it because I'm like, man, I'm missing out, and it really sucks. And a couple years ago, year ago, if that was like, if you told me I was gonna be like that one day, I'd think you're crazy. Because I used to think the gym was a chore, and it used to be something I hated going to do. It felt like too much of a commitment, and it is a big commitment, but it's really just like you start going consistently. I think after about 5 weeks of being extremely consistent and constant in the gym, I kind of locked in almost. It's just like it's sometimes it's not even like something you have to do. It's just you got to get that consistency, and with that consistency comes the switch, the flip in your brain. It's like, man, I've been going to the gym for 5 weeks. Now it doesn't even feel like something I have to do, and it's something I get to do. It's something fun that I look forward to. And every day you wake up and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sore. This is great." And it's a crazy flip, but anyone who's been going to the gym for a long time can probably say the same thing. It's like you start off with this kind of mindset of like, man, this kind of sucks, This sucks to start off doing, but but then you get into it, and you really get into it. Make sure you know what you're doing so you're not hurting yourself. Make sure you know form, and like how to do the reps, where to put the weight at. Make sure you're not overworking yourself too much, because too much can be bad. And you really get that in, and it's like all of a sudden you get really committed, and then you're just there. And it's like, boom, there's the dynamite. Like, I'm going to the gym every single day of the week, and I feel fine, and it's the thing I look forward to the most every single day. And maybe that's just me, but I think most people who go to the gym consistently and have been for a while will say the same thing, is like, and this is the stupidest thing, like I hear it everywhere, and for the longest time I was like, that's so stupid, why do people say that? But it's really just like, you got to get in the gym. It's not a like a commitment that starts outside of the gym. You don't sign up for a 3-month plan and then all of a sudden you're committed. It's really not that. That doesn't work. You sign up for a 3-month plan, you don't have to go. Like, yeah, you're paying for it, but you don't have to go. They're not coming to your house every day and kidnapping you and bringing you to the gym so you work out. It's a personal decision and commitment every single day to make time and go to the gym. And the more you do it, and the more frequently you do it, you get on a schedule, you get on a routine, you get a plan, get started, even if it's just 4 days a week, not every day, 4 days a week or 3. I started with 4. Go 4 days a week. Next thing you know, within 3 months, you'll be wanting to go every single day, and you won't want to miss a day. And you miss a day, and then it's like you're pissed off because you're like, man, I should have gone. I wish I could have gone. Man, I'm too busy. This is stupid. But it's just like, it's just a commitment. And if you treat every day and every session in the gym like it's a blessing and not a chore, that really helps with that mindset switch, and it really helps get there. So if you walk in to the gym every single day and you go, it is a blessing that I'm able to be here. It is a wonderful opportunity. It's a great, gift that I get to come to the gym whenever I want, work out, better myself for the future, for whoever. Maybe you're married and it's for your spouse. I don't know. But it is a wonderful opportunity that you have to get to go to the gym every day if you can and better yourself. And even if you can't go to the gym every day, even just working out at home, making that commitment to start working out at home first, if that's what you want to do. Like, doing that first, even still, is like, wow, I get to do this. It's not a chore, and that's the biggest thing, is you just gotta treat it like it's not a chore. And that may be hard to start off doing, but once you really get that down, it's like, something just changes, you know? It's just a flip. And I don't even really know what it is, but it works. So, like I said, and like my bio says, treat every session like it's a blessing and don't waste it. I don't think it's actually every session is a blessing, so don't waste it, but you get the idea. You know, don't waste it. Don't go in and do half of your best or half of the work that you can. Like, you do that and you're just wasting it. So, anyways, and all that being said, I just left the gym and am starving, so I'm gonna get some food. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and you get in the gym today, or already got in the gym and you're watching this later. I don't know. But yeah, just treat every day, every session, every workout like a blessing. Because it is. It really is. But, anyways, see you guys. God bless. Have a great night.